It's a super cool boutique hotel in Montreal. I mean, it couldn't have been better. It's in Old Town Montreal, right by the St. Lawrence River. So I wish I could stay longer, but it gives me a little more time to walk around. That's why I wanted the extra time. Sorry about the shaking, but yeah, it's turbulent. Let's see if I can make this any better. And anyway, what else? I've got a pickup from a driver that's going to have my name on it when I arrive. But oh yeah, the funny thing is too, I got on the wrong flight. They called it out. I showed up at the gate. They said, "Oh, this is not the right flight, but you can probably get on this." So I said, "Okay, I'm going to go anyway." I didn't bother notifying them that I'm on a different flight because I'm just going to screw everything up for them. But they're going to pick me up and take me to Wardrobe, and then I guess they're going to take me to my hotel. But we're going to be landing really soon, and it's really getting shaky. This is ridiculous. So we'll talk to you soon. Hey guys, well, I made it to Montreal, and it was a pretty hairy landing. I don't know if I mentioned it on my last little video, but I actually got onto the wrong plane. The airline, the flight numbers were almost identical, and when I heard it, I just went to the gate, and they said, "Oh, this is the wrong flight, but you can change it." So I said, "Oh, you know, might as well." And so I got on a plane that landed an hour earlier. So I'm just going to hang around the airport for 45 minutes because, as it turns out, my original flight is leaving earlier than scheduled, which I didn't even know was possible. I mean, who has ever showed up at the airport on time and your flight leaves before it's supposed to? I don't know how that works, but maybe that's possible. Anyway, so upon landing, I got an email from production, and it said my new dialogue, my new lines. And I thought, oh boy, here they go again. They do this bait and switch thing all the time, right? They get you to agree to something, and then they tell you it's something else, and by the time they're done, there's nothing left. So I look at my new sides, and there's it's completely different. They're completely changed, and there's even more dialogue than there was before, and it's way more fun and I think exciting. So I think it's going to be a really monumental scene that I'm part of, and it's over $100 million movie. Again, code name, can't discuss it the whole bit. It should be out, I guess, next year sometime. 2018, I guess you'll see it. Maybe I'll update this video as more information becomes available. But anyway, I'm getting picked up now, and well, I'm going to kick around the airport for about 45 minutes, and I'll update you guys a little bit later. Talk to you soon. You know, I thought I would elaborate a little bit on the whole change of sides thing. I mean, most people, and me included, would be terrified when something like that happens the day before they're supposed to shoot. And yeah, normally that would have really scared me. But when I looked at the scenes, you know, it looked even better than it was before. But I also realized that, you know, they do this kind of stuff because it's better for the production. It's not designed to screw you up. And, you know, if you are going to struggle with it or have problems with it or whatever, they don't really care. They'll just do it until you get it right. You know, once you're there on the day of, they'll do it over and over and over until they get it right. So the key is to not really put negative pressure on yourself, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to screw this up and I'll never get it done, but to have the excitement that this is a better scene than it was before, and they want to help you, they want to support you, they are on your side, and that is so important to understand. And it took me a while to figure it out. If you just put yourself in the shoes of the producer, they're not like, oh, stupid actors can't remember their lines. They're like, okay, how can we help this person get the performance that is the best that they can do, and that's really going to help us move our story forward and entertain and enchant the audience. Okay, guys? So if people spring changes on you, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. They will work with you to get it done to the best of your abilities. All right? So hopefully that's a little bit of insight, you know, into the way things can change so quickly, but that it's okay. In fact, if they're making it better, and that's usually why they're changing things, then it's a good thing for everybody. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, I have now arrived in Montreal and I'm just going to show you my room. Let's start with the bathroom. It's pretty cool. So as you can see, I've got a full soaker tub, beautiful cut glass sink and vanity, and an awesome walk-in shower. Okay, so I got a bath and a shower. This is the Saint-Sulpice Hotel in Montreal, Old Town Montreal. There's my king bed with my bags on it. As you can see, I'm going to try and practice my French, reading a little bit about, oh, look who it is. Harvey Weinstein, good old Harvey. Yeah, so then I've got a little sitting area with a table, some sconces, a closet with safe and ironing board. Is there an iron? Yeah, there's the iron. There's my robes, my beautiful robes. And this is really the coup de grace, is I have a full wet bar. Okay, so I've got a coffee maker, a kettle if I want to make tea, ice bucket, and they gave me a bottle of wine. Oh, but it's $49. Anyway, it's a nice gamay. It's even got a hot plate, and there's a desk and TV area if I want to do some work. Living area, seat, lamp, couch, coffee table. And I overlook beautiful Old Town Montreal. You can see the European buildings, which look European because they are about the same age as Europe. Cobblestone streets, looks like some European visitors are here. The other thing I found out is that while I was in Wardrobe, which was a great experience, really nice people, mostly French-Canadian with one American guy, is that I am the very last principal shoot on this entire movie, which started in middle of June. So they've been shooting for 4 months now, and I am the very last person they are going to shoot. And so it's pretty cool, but I think everybody was kind of like, who is this guy, and get him out of here. So anyway, I'm really excited. I'm sure they're excited to get this over with, but it's really amazing how they are rewriting this stuff every single day to make things better. Okay, so that is the level of commitment of these people. So you need to give the same level of commitment, and if they change things up, you just got to go with it, because you know they'll get it right. And apparently the director and the writer have done a bunch of these, and they're really great to work with. So I'm just really excited. So now I'm going to go get my new lines, write them down again, and hope they don't change again. And I'm going to walk around Old Town Montreal and learn my lines and get a feel for what's going on. And I'm just super excited, and I'm really happy to share this with you. Now I have to do the graceful pause, because I'm shooting through the back camera and not the selfie cam this time. So I'm going to flip it around and then press stop. You know, I just needed to add that I just got a knock at the door literally while I was wrapping up the video, and the concierge delivered to me some maple candies, I'm assuming, and a handwritten note from the concierge, which reads, Mr. Green, welcome to the Saint-Sulpice Hotel. We wish you an excellent stay with us. Enjoy beautiful old Montreal. Should you require any assistance, please do not hesitate to contact us. Sincerely, well, whoever that signature is, maybe it's Corinne. So there you go. If you're looking for a place to stay in Old Town Montreal, these guys treat you right, and they do things by hand. Super cool. Well, guys, I think that's a wrap for today. I'm now going to go write my lines down. I'm going to go take a walk around Old Town Montreal. Let's just recap what a crazy day this has been. Okay, I woke up. I got to the airport. I took an Uber. The Uber driver didn't even know how to navigate on Uber. He goes, "Where are you going, sir?" And I said, aren't you supposed to know that already? And I literally had to turn on the navigation to get to the airport. Then I get to the airport and I get on the wrong flight, which they allowed me on because it wasn't very full. Tons of turbulence going to Montreal. Then I land in Montreal and I called. Okay, this is a really good lesson actually. So you land early and you think, okay, what do I do? Well, I got my itinerary from the production office, and in the itinerary it said what time I was going to be picked up and where I was going to be picked up. It also had the travel coordinator's phone number. So I called the travel coordinator and I said, hey, I'm early and I know that the drivers, production drivers, often arrive very early, sometimes an hour early or more. They're just sitting there waiting because they don't want you to wait. And so I knew that, and so I called and I said, hey, I'm here. Do you have someone in the area? And he said, you know what? Hold on, I'll call you right back. I literally walked 50 yards down the terminal to see what else was available, maybe a Starbucks or something, and I get a call, and he goes, where are you? And I said, you know, I'm in the terminal. He goes, my driver will be there in 2 minutes. I look outside, and I literally can see the guy parking. He's already there. And I walk outside, he grabs me, takes me to wardrobe, and I get fitted for wardrobe. Really nice people, fantastic. They got me an espresso, got all dressed up. I'm going to be wearing a suit. I checked my email. I got completely new sides, a whole new part basically, completely new activity. All of the emotional preparation is out the window. In fact, I'm not even sure what's going on at this point. And then they picked me up. The driver took me to my super cool hotel, which is where I am now. And now I'm going to go explore Montreal, maybe go get some amazing deli sandwiches or the best bagels on earth. I know New Yorkers will beg to differ, but until you try the Montreal style bagels, you have no idea what you are missing. Completely different deal than the New York fluffy ones. They're chewy and delicious, and they're just making them constantly, 24/7. One I can think of is Saint-Viateur bagels. They're all up in the Jewish area, up on the hill. I think it's called Mont Royal, which is Mount Royal. It's actually a neighborhood, but the whole city obviously is named after Mont Royal. And so I'm going to just go explore, eat something, learn my part. I don't know, maybe do a little shopping, see what's what. But I hope this was helpful to you guys. And hopefully I'll have a time to connect with you guys tomorrow during and after the shoot to let you know what that was like. I can't wait to shoot, and I can't wait to tell you about it. At least what I can tell you. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon.